Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So based on this title, you guys already know what I'm going to be doing in this video. I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about my high school life. I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes, which for me is kind of a challenge because I like to talk a lot. So I'm just going to get right into the video. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be unpacking my backpack since my high school life is officially over. I figured it was a good time to do that too. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. So in the beginning, freshman year. So I started freshman year in August, just like everybody else. I had moved here in the summer before, so I started school with everyone else, so I didn't have the awkwardness of being the new girl, so that was great, I guess. I still somehow ended up being the new girl. I did not know anyone in my classes, so that was really awful. You know how you see those high school movies and it's like someone's first day of school and they walk into the cafeteria? It's 100% true. I thought that was just like being dramatic. It's not at all. I did not know anybody. So I was just like freaking out. I didn't even know if I wanted to eat. I could not remember my lunch number. It was hell. I just remember like walking in, getting food. I put my number in. I sat at this table with, this is awful to say, but high school is extremely segregated. Like there's tables with the rich white kids. There was tables with the Jamaicans, which I hadn't known at that time. There's tables with the, I guess the richer black kids, the poorer black kids, the athletes. Like I felt like I was walking into Mean Girls. Like that's literally how it was. Like I can't explain it unless you've experienced it. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I did not know anybody. Like I said, I went and sat at the table with the Asian kids because I mean it was the closest table right out of the cafeteria, and I did not want to walk around and trying to find somewhere to sit. I didn't know what I was doing, so that's the table I sat at for a few days until one day I was sitting at that table. It was still in the first week of school, so just a few days after, maybe 2 or so. And this girl came over to me and she was just like, hey, you want to sit with us or whatever? It's my friend Ashley that I met. So that's basically the most interesting thing that happened my freshman year. The rest of freshman year was pretty lame. Had 2 real friends. It was Ashley and Christina, a girl that I met in my math class. We never hung out outside of school or anything like that. They were just really friends that I mostly had at school. I was a very boring person. I had no social life or anything like that. So that's my freshman year. And so for the front part of my backpack, I have an empty bottle of lotion, highlighter, pencil, concealer, and some lip gloss, which I'm just going to take a quick break because I love this lip gloss. And I'm going to put some of it on because my lip is really chapped. Okay. I'm just putting on a little bit. I don't want to look like I just ate fried chicken. Okay. Sophomore year is, for me, the best year of high school because that's when I met my boyfriend. That's when I went to my first football game. Obviously, he was playing football at the time. But I actually planned on going to that game before I met him. Met him that day, which is really like, what? It's just faith, I think. Yeah, so first football game, first basketball game. First time I started like really going out of my shell. First time I started going out to eat and doing normal teenager stuff. That was the only year I did normal teenager stuff. I don't think I was working that year. I worked my freshman year and I quit my job, and I didn't work my sophomore year. So I had more time to like be a normal person, be a normal teenager for once, because I've always worked throughout high school. I was always working, and I had that short period where I wasn't working. I didn't have a job, so I got to relax a little bit. And sophomore year, yeah, best year, like I said. Junior year is the toughest year. Oh my god, I had chemistry my junior year. Chemistry and algebra 2. First of all, algebra 2 is not hard. I don't think math is hard at all, but I personally was not a huge fan of my teacher's teaching style, I guess. I'm not going to say she was a bad teacher or anything like that, but the way she taught, I could not learn like that, and I struggled in that class. And she would give IXL and all that, and that's computer work that you have to do at home after school, and I did not have time to do that because I was working at the bookstore at that time, and I would literally leave school, go straight to work, get home at about 10 o'clock. Yeah, when I was working at the bookstore, I'd get home about 10 o'clock, 10:30. By the time I got home, I would just eat, shower, do as much of my chemistry homework as I could, and then or study, and then I go to bed. So I never had time to do my IXLs, and they were all test grades. And because I wouldn't do them, I would get like really low grades on those, which is really stupid for that to be test grades because you can literally look up the answers. But whatever. That happened. So I ended up getting 2 B's throughout high school. And then chemistry whooped my butt junior year. I got my pencil case in here. This is my backpack, by the way. I forgot to show you guys. It's pretty cute. It's Calvin Klein. Yeah, chemistry whooped my butt. It was just really hard. No matter how much I stayed after school for tutoring, I just never understood anything in chemistry. I wanted to do medicine. I love biology, I love anatomy, and I changed my mind about doing medicine because of how much I hated chemistry, which is really crazy. Got this little calculator. It's from my mom's that I stole. Yeah, so that's all that happened junior year. All I would go to was football games. I never went to basketball games, never really did anything else. The only year that I had a normal teenage life was my sophomore year, and so I started working in my junior year. I think that working in high school made my high school experience not as fun, and so if I had children, I'd probably not allow them to work in high school because you do miss out on so much. It's almost 10 minutes and I'm not done, and I really wanted to do this in less than 10 minutes. Maybe we could do 15 because I have so much stuff in my backpack. Yeah, so I would not recommend working in high school. At least not the way I did. Maybe if you have like a little job at like an ice cream shop or something, but it was a lot to handle, and like handle my high school life and everything else at the same time. It was a lot for me. Everyone that I was like the youngest person they had ever hired. Like everyone that I was working with were working adults that were working to pay their bills and take care of their children. So I had to get at a certain maturity level, I guess. And that was a lot of pressure for me, I think. I don't think I was forced to be on that level though, because I'm just naturally so mature. These are study cards. This makes me sad. This is psychology study cards. What is mood congruent memory? What is state dependent memory? And I've got the answers on the back. I'm really gonna miss psychology, my psychology teacher. That was like one of my favorite classes. Not my favorite, but definitely one of my favorites. I didn't have any friends in that class either. I didn't have any friends in any of my classes, really. This is my folder from Rho Kappa. Like I told you guys before, I'm the president, so I have like sticky notes, all these different things. Nothing really interesting about that. I have this other folder from English with like these cards of their source cards or whatever. This was like the worst part of English. Those stupid source cards didn't even make any sense. I have my FAFSA packet. I don't even know why this is in my backpack. And then I have like letters and stuff that I got from different universities. I kind of put a lot of my college letters and brochures that I got sent or whatever all in this thing. This one's from Boston University. LSU. I don't think I put any other ones in here. Mississippi State. So my senior year. Let's get to the senior year because we're trying to get this done really fast. We've got about 3 minutes. I'm going to try to do this in 15. I'm sorry. I want to disperse the story because I do have a lot of stuff in my backpack. I really thought my senior year was going to be the best year of my life. It hasn't been at all. I had a few friends like the beginning of senior year, and then I don't know what happened. I guess people just like, can't stand being around me. Not sure. Yeah, so I wasted all that time not doing things that would leave me with great high school memories. So that really sucks. And then literally in psychology class one day, and we're talking about the corona, and then next thing I know, prom's canceled, and then I'm supposed to go back to school, and we get an email that we're not going back to school. And so that was it. That's how high school ended for me. I never got to walk the halls. I never got to put on my gown and walk for the elementary school students, which I've been tutoring at the elementary school, and I really wanted to walk in my gown for those kids there because I just love them, and I'm never going to get to see them again. So that's my life. It's great. This is my planner. These are scholarships that I was supposed to apply for. Scholarships that I got to apply for, and I never got to send them in because I never went back to school. And then Like literally, look at all these. This is money I could have had. Some of them are ones that were strictly for Mississippi, like you had to choose a university in Mississippi, and because I knew I was going to Howard, so I didn't apply for them. And then other ones I just didn't get to turn in and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna need that anymore. All that different stuff. And then I have a passport renewal form because I was supposed to renew my passport to go to Jamaica for vacation this summer, but since, you know, they canceled all flights, I did not get to do that. So that's also great. This video got really depressing. This was supposed to be a good video on memories, but I have no good memories of high school because my life sucks. So that's, yeah. But I can give you guys a pro tip. Planners are the best thing that's ever happened to the universe. I love my planner. I do not go anywhere without my planner. I have everything written down. I don't know if you guys can see that. This was a pretty boring week and there's not much going on, but it's one I could find. And I write those down and I follow them, and it makes, for someone that's as busy as me, I'm doing after school tutoring, then I'm going to work, then I'm going home doing homework, then going back to school early in the morning. Like, you need a planner if you're someone that's as busy as I am. Just another binder. I don't feel like showing you guys my binder. I've been talking way too much. And this is a book that I was using. This is my study book. I was using this to help study for the ACT. Then again, that I did not get to take. I think that's everything that's in my backpack, guys. Oh, this is a thing. Look at that. See how thick that is? These are all study cards that I was supposed to use for my AP test, my AP government test. But guys, it's officially empty. And that's everything about high school that I wanted to share with you guys. I really hope I'm not forgetting anything important. I wanted to tell you guys everything, but I don't have enough time in the world to do that, and I don't think my high school life was interesting enough to say anything more. I'm really devastated that this journey is over. I can say that much. I know that it's better roads ahead. I know that much, and I know that I'm a lot more enthusiastic because I've tried to make the best of it. But it is what it is. It's over. My condolences to everyone who's lost family because of this virus. I lost my graduation and I lost a trip and all that, but there are people out there that have lost their loved ones, and I think that's more important than what I'm going through. So yeah, my heart's out to you guys. Thank you for watching. I know this is like a really sad video and I didn't mean for it to be. At least I didn't cry. I actually like wanted to cry so bad. Like the back of my eyes were like hurting because I wanted to cry so bad when I started thinking about my senior year, but it's okay. I did not cry and I'm still smiling. You can see my train tracks, but that's okay. And that's all I had to share with you guys. I know this is like a really long video, but it's a combination of two videos. What'd you expect? So thank you for watching. Make sure you give this a thumbs up if you like my videos. Make sure you subscribe and you click the bell so that you can get a notification every time I post a video. So bye, I love you guys. See you in my next video.